Adam coming at you here with another quick Wizard Haul video. Got some comics, got some magazines, some things to show off to you here. Now, I've been scouring in this Halloween season some back issue bins for some creepy, supernatural themed comics. One of those I came up with was the Wildstorm Chamber of Horrors kind of Halloween issue. I don't know how many of you picked this up back in the day. Got a death blow on the cover. I'm going to be honest, there's not a whole lot of creepy imagery in here, although there are some zombies attacking Warblade from Wildcats at the beginning, but the rest of it is kind of more like ghost story type stuff. I don't know. It's interesting, I guess, but I'm curious to get deeper into the stories. But the other one that was recently being advertised in issues that we've been covering was Night Force. We shared an ad on our social media for Night Force. A lot of people didn't know it existed, so I was able to find the first issue for cheap in a back issue bin. But the thing that I found interesting about it is also in that back issue bin were some issues of Night Force from the 80s. I didn't know this was kind of like a reboot in the 90s, trying to bring back that whole, supernatural vibe of DC. Lastly here, from Now Comics, I just thought it was so interesting to find a Fright Night comic. Yes, based on the horror movie series. Now, looking inside, doesn't seem to be a whole lot to do with the Fright Night movies, except for the fact that you get a Roddy McDowall poster there right in the beginning, or in the middle, I should say, right at the staple point. So I just thought that was fascinating. I'm doing a rewatch actually tonight of the first two Fright Night movies, so I'll read the comics, see if there's any continuity there. I doubt it. All right, but as far as magazines go, let me show you some of the issues I've picked up recently. So here we go with Jimmy Olsen dead? And then I do think this is kind of cool. The 50 ways that Civil War will change Marvel forever. So this is right in the thick of all that. But there's some interesting stuff here. Like you get some fashion makeovers here for different characters. Let's see what else we got. I mean, this is just when it was in this larger format. They were doing a lot of these big spreads, right? Superpowers, right? Some of the silliest superpowers the superheroes had. So that's going to be fun to cover many years down the line when we get to issue 186. But also in the mix there was the Witchblade 10th anniversary, essentially, celebration inside the pages of Wizard magazine. So this is interesting, too, because they have some stuff in here. They were doing a lot of director's commentaries. Ben Morse, when he was our first guest on the Wizard Files, told us about they love DVD commentaries, so they said, what if we did that in comic book form? And then they would, break stuff down, right? So they would kind of give you behind the scenes from the creators themselves. So, again, those are going to be really interesting to get into as we move on down the line. But the big one for me, what I have been hunting for quite a while, was this issue, number 131, right here. So I saw this a year ago for sale. I didn't grab it at the time. It was a little pricey, and I was like, why is it pricey? And so I was like, it's just a Thundercats cover. But then it just didn't appear for another year. I literally had to save search on eBay. Help me find this issue. And it just was not popping up anywhere. The reason being, this issue actually had two other covers. One of them was this Isaiah Bradley Captain America here. This is technically the first appearance of Isaiah Bradley in a lot of people's minds. And since his appearance on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, his profile has been raised. And so it literally, it's just a tiny, tiny little preview in the issue. It's not even pages of a comic or anything. So it's kind of strange that people have sought after it, but the price has been jacked up. And then I found this in somebody's private collection they were selling for not a jacked up price, for cheap, and after a year of searching. So I'm so excited to find out they have this variant cover, because I guess a lot of people weren't picking up that particular issue. So very exciting for the archives here. Is it exciting for you? Could be. But what should be exciting for you is what is coming up on YouTube right now. So after this video drops today, starting on Monday, as we're going into the final week leading up to Halloween, we are going to be dropping our Halloween costume contest video. So you'll see all the cosplay that was in the magazine from 1996 with Michael and I doing commentary. And then after that, we are going to be releasing the fantasy superhero draft video, so you could get in on all the excitement and fun that was that event. It really was super great. hope that all of you will be able to mark that on your calendars when we get that scheduled for next year, because it was a great time with everybody involved. Thanks for being there. So just stay tuned for that, because we have a lot more to come here, and I do have another haul video scheduled as well. So that will be a bit of an international flair, something to surprise you. So hey, until next time, keep your books bagged and boarded.